Hi, my diamond rings. How are y'all doing today? Hope y'all are doing good. I am doing okay, y'all. I didn't had a day. I had a my Thanksgiving day went good, but the day before Thanksgiving, that night it was crazy. It was hectic. But I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. My 4-year-old son Mason was running around the house playing. When his cousin comes over here, he gets overly excited. He gets overly hyped. And if y'all are a parent of boys, toddlers in general, but mainly boys, y'all know how active they get. Real active. So he was just so excited and everything. And on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, they go with grandma to church. And grandma dropped them off around like 8:30ish, close to 9ish. Now, since it's Thanksgiving break, I don't really let my kids have a bedtime. Like, they can be up, I don't care. But usually they are in bed by 11, 12 anyway. But it was around 10 something. Mason came running to us with blood coming down his face. I think he was crying, but he wasn't crying a lot. I don't think he was crying. I can't remember if he was crying or not. But he came to us with blood running down his face. So me and his dad, I think it was the blood that scared us more than the actual cut. So we like both hopped up and he's like, we gotta take him to the hospital. His head is split. So I was like, oh my God. So I get up, put my clothes on. He's putting his clothes on. Now I was like, well, he was like, you think one of us should just go? Because we had his little brother, his cousin here. But Mason started crying and having a fit. Like he wanted everybody to go. He wanted me, brother, cousin, all of us to go. So y'all get in the car. We get to the hospital. He's okay at this point. He's still running around like he ain't just damn near bust his head wide open. Boys. So we get to the hospital. They check him in. They look at him and stuff. I went back there with him first because we all couldn't go back there due to COVID. Only two people can go back there. So I go back there first. The doctor looking at it and everything, and she's like, "Well, he definitely does need stitches, or we're going to use skin glue." So I was like, I texted his dad. I was like, "We're gonna have to swap out because Mason's gonna need stitches or skin glue, and I can't hold him down. Kids get hella strong when they don't want a shot, when they don't want nothing. They get hella strong. It is hard for me to hold my child down. I needed daddy to hold him down. So we ended up swapping out. I ended up going to the lobby, and he ended up going back to the back with Mason. And then I was texting him like every 5 minutes. How's Mason doing? How's my baby? I was worried. I was really worried. So they didn't use the skin glue because for one, they said that it was gonna burn. Like they said it was gonna really burn. And then for two, they didn't. They was like, well, with him being four, he might pick it off and mess it up again. So they ended up doing the stitches. So Mason wouldn't sit still for nothing. Like they had like this little thing to hold him down, and my boyfriend was trying to hold his head, but he would not sit still. So this is where I got worried because they ended up having to put him to sleep to do the stitches. Now I know that's not a big deal, but to me, it's a big deal because it's a big damn deal. I don't like my baby getting put to sleep. So he put him to sleep. They do the stitches and everything, and then we had to just sit around and wait. At that point, it was the waiting game. So he sat back there waiting for like an hour or two, and then I ended up switching out with him to go back there, and I just sat there and waited until he woke up because that's all it was. We just had to sit there and wait till he woke up, which was very difficult because it was late, so he could like they was like what to do being bedtime and everything, but we still had to sit there and wait. So around 3:30ish, he started to like wake up. He started to come back to himself. He was still drowsy, but like he had vomited. But after he vomited, he was like, okay, I'm back. I'm cool. But the doctor did say that it was normal for him to throw up after being off anesthesia because he said some people do throw up after waking up from being put to sleep. But after that, he was like, he was asking him questions, and he was answering them, and he held my hand, and he set up and all this stuff. So at that point, I was like, okay, well, he's good to go home, but he was still a little drowsy, a little bit. But as we were driving home, him and his brother was like, we want a hamburger. So we went to McDonald's and got them hamburger. By the time they got home, both of them, we went to McDonald's. And by the time we got home from McDonald's, both of them was in the back, knocked out sleep. Now, me, I thought that Malachi was my 2-year-old son. I thought he would just go to sleep, but I think because we was in the hospital and he was in a different settings, he was just like, no, I ain't going to sleep. Now, once Malachi got back to the room, even though he wasn't supposed to be back there, but he somehow ended up back there. And at that point, the doctors really didn't care. So we all was just back there waiting on Mason to wake up. And after he woke up, we went home. We got home to about 4:30. So we all went to sleep. My alarm went off around 9 because my boyfriend, auntie, said they'd be at her house at 11. And it's a 30-minute drive from where we stay at. So me, I had to get up like an hour early before everybody else because one, I had to clean up my house from the night before from the kids playing and stuff, and they had left a mess. So I had to get up and clean up and everything, and then I had to go to Walmart because I had wanted me to find me a little shirt to wear because I felt like what I had wasn't good enough. So I went to Walmart, but Walmart ended up being closed, which is a complete shock. I was like, don't Walmart be open on Thanksgiving? Like just for half a day maybe. So no, they weren't open. So I ended up going to Family Dollar had a nice looking shirt. So I ended up getting that and then went home. I'm getting ready and stuff. As I'm getting ready, they started to wake up. So they woke up, we started getting ready and everything. They drove to his aunt's house, and Thanksgiving Day was very, very smooth. It was very nice. The food was good. Everybody was nice. Excuse me, y'all. Everybody was cool, so I enjoyed myself. And then we came back home. They played a little bit more. Miss Ma'am, my time of the month, decided she wanted to say, hey, it's that time of the month again. So that's what happened. And then today we just chilled. They actually woke up late today. Like they woke up around 10 o'clock. Like, cause they usually don't wake up like around 8 or 9 or like even earlier than that on most days. But today they woke up at 10 o'clock. My babies was tired. They was exhausted from the last couple of days. But yeah, that's what happened to me on the night before Thanksgiving. And if y'all please pray for us mothers, parents of toddlers, hyper toddlers, especially boys. And I pray to God, I know it probably won't be the last time because everybody said it's not the first and it won't be the last and it wasn't the first. It wasn't the first time this man is sent us to the hospital. And it probably won't be the last, but I pray it will be the last, but it probably won't. But so I hope y'all had a very good Thanksgiving. So I am about to get off here and just relax until it's time for me to go pick them up from Grandma's house because today is Friday. So I'm about to just sit here, relax, and just chill and try to get a little sleep in, just a little bit, because I was not able to get sleep today because like I was cramping so bad, like oh my god, it was bad. I'm still cramping, like I don't know. I took some medicine, but it's not helping, so I'm just probably gonna go lay down on my heat pad and just relax for the rest of the night. But with that being said, I love y'all. I hope y'all had a very blessed and safe and yummy Thanksgiving. And I will see y'all in the next video. I love y'all, my diamond rings. Bye-bye.